Hello everyone and welcome back to The Walking Dead Road to Survival. Now we've got stuff up of the week here. After part 3, go home after part 3. I think you're drunk. Honestly, I don't know how you stuff up this badly. It's beyond me. I honestly don't know how you stuff up. We had after recently. A while back we had after part 1, 2 and 3. That is done and dusted. It is gone with. This is aka March to War number 3 in disguise as after part 3 here. So will they fix it? More than likely not. Let's be honest, I doubt they will fix it, but let's get into it. Beyond their own, I have no idea. Did someone go to work drunk? I have no idea. Like, honestly, I don't know how you stuffed it up that badly. But anyways, let's move on. So we're going to take in this team here I've set up. We've got Rick as the leader there with the plus 12 crit and a small boost to drop rates. Then we've got Laurie, Sophia with the plus 30 crit rush. Amy, who I think I'm going to swap Amy out for Eugene. And then, as you can see there, I swapped Amy out for Eugene. I actually had a video stuff up there. That's why I didn't get images of me actually doing that. And then I have Rosita there. Now basically I'm just trying out an alert team. That's all it is. If you've seen on the channel, I do try out a range of different teams, different combinations, different levels. I have a lot of players, 5 of them or multiple of them, so I have them all at different levels and things like that. I do have higher grade teams, I do have lower grade teams. I use them all, I just mix them around just to give you guys a bit of variety and also give myself a bit of variety when playing, because nothing more boring than bringing in, you know, an S1 plus team or something like that and just shooting your way through everything. Doesn't really float my boat, may float some people's boats, I don't know. But anyways, let's stop talking about floating people's boat. That's just weird. Yep, I'm sorry about that. So we're up to wave 2 here, and we're getting a good amount of headshots. Now, like I said, I've got Rick there with the plus 12 crit, and then we've got a few people with rush crits that I'm going to use later on. As you saw, the S1 Act 3, the S1 plus or rating, I'm probably going to bring in an S1 team or S1 plus. I'm going to bring in a high grade team, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Is a high grade team will come in for that. It will not be this team. I have done it previously with lower grade teams. If you want me to try out something like this team on the Act 3, I'm more than happy to give it a go, but just know that for people I will have to change it up, because having the lower grades, there's only so much battle items will actually help me, because this team is purely set up for zombies. I would have to set one up for people. I could rearrange this team a bit and set it up for people, but it's up to you. If you want me to bring in this team for Act 3, comment below. If you want me to bring in one of my stronger teams or another different combination of different traits, if there's any particular setup you want to see, just comment below and I'll bring them in. At the moment we're just cruising through these stages. Honestly, like I said, in these early stages of all these acts, it's fairly comfortable and really easily. Even with the lower grade teams like I've brought in here with just the A team, it's still really comfortable and it's not too much brain work or strategy, really. It's just set up your team right, bring in the right weapons. We've got a few weapons with the plus 20 crit, and then we've got one with the plus 30. It's just making sure you're setting up yourself later on for when it gets a bit harder. Now, it's people here. I'm not changing up my team as per usual in these early stages. There's no use me changing up my team because these people still get through this comfortably. We might lose probably Sophia because she is the 3-star. She has the lower health. It's not really upgraded, so may lose her a few times throughout these acts, but that's okay. I'm accepting of that. That's what happens when you bring in a lot of 3-stars that ain't upgraded. They got really low health, but that's okay. We'll just continue on to stage 5 now. I'm just trying to get this out of the way really quickly. Like I said, in these early stages there's not too much it's not too much hassle unless you bring in, I don't know, a B plus or a C team, then you might be struggling. But definitely, if you are struggling in these early stages, you've got to remember your allies. If you're not part of a faction, get into a faction, because them allies are very important, especially when you're struggling. There's only so much your battle items can help in your team setup. If you do have a really low grade team, and I'm not saying that to pick on anyone or anything like that, but people start out and so starting out, obviously, you don't have the same range of characters, you don't have the same variety. Even people that are still lower in the earlier stages of starting out don't have the same variety. I have a big variety in my roster, so I can mix up a lot of different combos and different traits and things like that at different levels. That's what I try and do for you guys, so there's hopefully someone out there that has a similar team and it sort of coaches them through and helps them out. But like I said, if you are struggling, make sure you're in them factions, because them allies can be the real game changer for you, in that you could be getting people doubling up on your crit, basically get an extra crit or get an extra defense and attack when you're against people. So like here, I'm not changing up my team at all. I just bring in Rocky to help their attacks go off a bit. But definitely the factions, I know some people don't like being in them for whatever reason, but they are very handy, especially if you're starting off, because it will give you a good boost to get them bigger characters and get further through these stages to win some good prizes to hopefully push you along. Like I said, if you want to see a particular team, whether you're starting out or not, I can try and form one based on whatever particular way you want to see. Like I said, my roster is a big range roster. I have 5 stars, 4 stars, not too many 3 anymore, but I have really low grade 4 stars, being that they have not been upgraded one bit, so they're worth just as much as a fully upgraded 3-star. Even less, a fully upgraded 3 stars is probably worth more than a non-graded 4-star, but that is that done. Bye.